Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our weekly energy reading. We are going to do this full moon lunar eclipse that is happening, I think, tonight around, I think it's midnight, maybe Pacific time. So 3 a.m. East Coast time. So we are going to call in our guides and our angels to see what messages we need to hear. I just got done filming a bunch of content for the week and I'm so pumped. I feel like a lot of good messages came through, and I actually had a moment where I paused and I was like, I need to ask my mentor if this happens to anybody that she knows. But when I channel, like right now, it just happened. I feel the surge of energy in my chest that it takes my breath away. Like I feel like I just walked up 3 flights of stairs. It's like pressure. It feels like I'm underwater or something. Like right now, I can feel it in my chest. And it's not a nervousness, it's pressure. So I have to remind myself to ask her this, but I will film like 3 or 4 videos back to back. And in between the videos, when I'm changing my outfits, and which is my favorite thing to do, I love to like pick out new clothes and change things up. But I literally will have to pause the video every once in a while because I feel the surge of the channeling, the energy. And I'm assuming that's what it is. You know, I'm still new to all of this. And sometimes I feel it heavier when it's a really, really cool message, or maybe I did like a really, really good video and I'll be really out of breath after I do it. And again, I feel like just this tightness in my chest. So it's a good tightness though. Okay, let's call on our guides and angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me. Bless my cards. Bless my beautiful viewers. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And please join Awaken Your Magic. It's our wonderful online manifesting community. I do free readings over there. We are talking about diet, health, spiritual awakening, everything. You name it, we're talking about it. And I have a manifesting course that's airing every weekend. There's lessons airing every weekend. So you get that over there. It is well worth the $44. I always say to people, that's like 2 cups of coffee in the United States. Coffee's so expensive. It's like 2 cups of coffee a week, and it's so worth it. So please spend the money on yourself and your spiritual growth. Don't spend it on the other junk that I'm eating. I love peach rings. Do you guys like peach rings? I like peach rings and I like the watermelon rings. So every once in a while, I have like a side store really close to my house. So I'll hop in my Jeep and I'll just go grab them. And there's 2 women that work there and they know me by name. And every time I go there, the one woman, she lost her son and his name was Xavier. And she's an older woman. And I saw her the other day when I went to go get these. And she was telling me that she just became a grandmother. And this little baby was so dang cute. And we both talked. And I'm just like, man, how cool is it that I can have, I was just going to get candy at the store. And it ends up being like a 20-minute feel good moment, only because I was vulnerable one day and shared my loss with her. And then she shared her loss with me. And we both ended up being moms that had lost children. And now we have this bond where we don't see each other every day. We don't talk. We don't communicate via social media or anything, but there's just this love between us that when I walk into the store, it's just like we can't get enough of each other. And to me, that's why we're alive. We're meant to have these beautiful moments with strangers, with loved ones. And I feel like I'm channeling that message right now because I'm out of breath again. But it's kind of like this is your call to action. Be vulnerable, share your story. Don't feel like it's a burden to talk about yourself. You're allowed to speak up. You're allowed to take up space in the world. Every time I've shared my story, it has always led to the most beautiful connections. And I know that I left her feeling lit up that she could share her new grandbaby with me. But anyway, long story short, be vulnerable, share your stories, open up that door of communication. You're going to leave people feeling lit up and leaving them feeling good that they can talk about their loss, because grief can be really heavy. Okay. So good. Normally I'd eat the whole thing, but because I'm on camera, I'm trying to be a woman and only eat half. Gonna be honest. Okay. Oh, I just love them. They're so good. I love peaches too in the summer. And I love using the peach emoji for the tush. I think women with beautiful butts is adorable. Okay, reconciliation. So, and this is two women. So this could be like friendship, maybe family members, maybe a mother-daughter relationship, sisters, cousins. If there's a rift anywhere, and this is, look, huge full moon. Holy shit, I just realized that. So tonight, as the full moon lunar eclipse pops in, we are reconciling. We're coming back together with the people that we're meant to heal with. Okay. And it's not always easy to accept people and to receive them back. But guess what? I call it being in ego or being in soul. When you're in ego, you're holding on to the story of what happened. When you're in soul, you can let go of the story and see them as a soul who's still learning lessons. They're still trying to grow and evolve. And if we don't allow them to come back in and apologize and give them a chance to prove it to themselves, not to us, they need to prove it to themselves that they can be better. And then we just observe it and cheer them on. That's what this is really about. It's not about two people coming together. It's about two people apologizing for maybe any kind of hurt or pain they caused. But it's really about holding space for that person to prove to themselves, I can be better. I can apologize. I can clean up my behavior, my actions, and I want you to watch me do it. To me, that's reconciliation. Isn't that beautiful to think about that? That somebody loves you so much that they want to come back and they want to apologize and they want to prove it to you and to themselves mostly that they can do it. And to me, that's like a thrill. It's like, yes, I get to watch somebody else grow. This is going to be so beautiful. And they're not perfect. And I'm not perfect. And I'm growing too. So why not do it together? So, first message, full moon. How perfect is that, man? People coming back together and offering up forgiveness and compassion. And I just got guided to use Tosha Silver's abundance deck. I just heard the hard times are over. The challenge is over. You've made it. Now it's time to let it go. Let's see what this says. Excuse me. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So I like to see the woman over here. See the woman, arms back. She's like, I surrender. I let go of control. Universe, take the wheel. I'm not going to try to control this. And this is the same thing too. See the women? They're releasing, they're surrendering. Anytime you see a human's body back and arms open, it's an open heart. You're expanding your heart. And I just got guidance to tell somebody to do the gym workout that I did yesterday. So I went into our gym and we have these bigger exercise balls. We have 3 of them. They're small, medium, large. I took the medium size one. I put it on a floor mat and I just laid there and wrapped my body. I had my spine on the ball and I just wrapped my body around the ball. So where it opened up my whole front of my nervous system, my heart, my solar plexus, my sacral. And I just laid there. And believe it or not, it was like a little mini meditation. I wasn't really like, I think I had music going, but I don't remember. Nobody was in the gym, so it was nice. But about 4 to 5 minutes into it, I started crying. When you let go and surrender, you're releasing any pain that you might not even know that you're holding on to. So the heart chakra is all about grief. So when we open up our chest, even just doing exercises that open our chest and laying on the exercise ball, I'm allowing that chakra system to expand and to move the fascia in the body to open up to release the energy. So you're letting go of emotions that maybe have been stuck in your body for years, and it's time to let it go. And it's very unique that these 2 women are doing exactly what I just talked about. This is what I look like. Just imagine an exercise ball behind both of them. We have to literally take care of our physical form in order to release and let go of material things. So does that make sense, you guys? It is not just about let's manifest money and let's do all these things. Those things will not come in unless you're willing to open up your vessel and create space for more. And letting go, I just heard of, is purging things in your home too. So we're letting go of emotion, and then we're letting go of anything in our house that reminds us of that pain that we're releasing. Okay. All right, my lips are super dry. Pause. You guys are curious. I know some people are asking me about what kind of lip gloss I use. And believe it or not, I use castor oil. Castor oil, I put it in this cute little squeeze bottle, and it makes my lips nice and yummy. And it's such a good healing balm too. You can use castor oil on your eyebrows if you want to grow your eyebrows, on your eyelashes. You just put it around your eyes and on your eyelid. Don't put it right on your eyelashes. Just put it on your eyelid, and it penetrates into the root of the hair. Helps hair growth, nail growth. I put it on the bottoms of my feet and put socks on, and then I sleep at night because it's really good for your skin. I put it on the back of my hands like so. I just used it on my fingers, so then I'll use it on the back of my hands. I just gave it to my mom. My mom has pretty bad scars from her knee surgeries over the years, so I just gave her a jar of it. Well, told her to buy it, and she's going to start using it on her scars to see if there's a difference, because I've seen videos of people where the scar like almost heals itself. It's so freaking cool. So castor oil is amazing. You can use it anywhere. People ingest it. People put it in their belly button to penetrate into their digestive tract. It helps heal that. It cleanses your liver. It is like miracle sauce. Yummy. Okay. Let's do spellcasting deck. Thank you, Spirit. Truth. Yep. Eclipses shine a light on the darkness. Okay. So the truth is being revealed. Somebody's true feelings, somebody's truth about who they really are. You know, who are you really attracted to? Who was your ego attracted to? And now you're no longer attracted to them. That's why relationships are ending, because if you think about it, if you're in a marriage or a relationship that was a match to your ego, your old you, and then you find out the truth of who you really are, you're really a soul underneath that ego. Your soul is now not a match to that other person. And that's why, essentially, why relationships end, because the ego kind of falls away and then they're no longer a match. So what I'm seeing here is somebody finds out the truth, and then they let go of the situation, and then they go and reconcile with somebody else or meet somebody new who they're really a match to. I just got guided to use the old school Rider-Waite Tarot. Justice. Yep. So maybe you've been waiting on this soul level partnership for years. Maybe you're in a marriage and you've been really suffering. You're finally going to get your justice. Okay. You're going to get what you deserve. So have faith and hold the line. I know I say that all the time, but it's something that's real. Like, we have to be patient. I've had 2 seahorses on my wall for years because I've just always known I'm going to have to wait a really long time for love. And it's not something I'm manifesting. Like, I'm not manifesting to wait, but I've just always had this like intuitive knowing that like the second half of my life is going to be filled with that love. And maybe I'm going to have to do everything on my own to get there. And I've been okay with it. Although a part of me wasn't for a couple years, but I would lay on the massage table through my awakening journey and ask my mentor to take away the desire for a partner, which is this 10 of Cups is the ultimate partnership. But I would tell her, I'm like, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to crave a partnership. I don't want to feel reliant on a partner. I would lay on the table and go, take this desire out of my nervous system. And she was like, I'll do my best. Okay. And she would do the subconscious work on me. And I got there. I really feel like I rarely have moments where I'm crying, wishing I had a partner. I feel really, really whole and on my own. And I know that when we get there, that's when the partnership usually arrives. So to get justice and the 10 of Cups together, back to back. That's really powerful, you guys. And maybe somebody who did you wrong is finally going to get their justice. That karma. And I know, if I'm going to be honest, in the past, I was always somebody who was the other girl. I was always too scared to be in partnerships because I was afraid of commitment. So I would feel safe and unconsciously attract people who were already in relationships. Maybe they were emotionally unavailable. Maybe they live really far away. So they're basically like unavailable. Like I can't be with them because of where they live. But I would be drawn to these people because it would keep me in suffering because they would never pick me. And that's what my ego was looking for. It was looking to repeat my childhood of me not being chosen, me not being loved. So I was on the phone the other night or on a Zoom the other night with my friend Headley from Australia. And she's a law of assumption teacher. And she teaches about how if I could go back and rewrite my parents' marriage, because my first experience with love was witnessing my parents. I would see my dad sleep on the couch. I would see them not talking to each other. I would see them avoiding each other, talking, bad about each other to us kids. And that was my first experience with love. So it was disconnection. So my whole adult life, I've attracted people that were unavailable and were living far away because I craved the disconnection. And I never really wanted to be in connection. So I had to get honest with myself and say, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep this pattern going. This is not healthy. This doesn't feel good for me. I'm never getting what I want. I'm just literally going with what was comfortable and I don't want it anymore. So I went back to my drawing board and I wrote down that my parents had the best marriage. I saw my dad bringing my mom flowers. He couldn't wait to come home from work to see all of us. They would close the door in their bedroom and lock the door and have private time because I never saw my parents do that. So I was rewriting and creating this whole story about the type of marriage essentially that I want to have, but I was picturing my parents. And Headley was teaching me that when I do that, that rewires my subconscious to then be the kid who saw love. So then I can be the adult Michelle who knows what love looks like and won't attract the unavailable man anymore. Throat chakra. So my seahorses are proof that I needed to go through all of that. I needed to go through that deep, deep healing to fully understand what that kind of like broken love in somebody's childhood, how that can really shape them and make them live a life of suffering that they don't even know that they're creating it because of what they saw. So then we have to take responsibility of our bubble. I have to go change what I saw. And that's really hard to do. So I'm teaching this to all of you. Look at your childhood, look at your parents' marriage. If it was not desirable, you have to go rewire that. You have to change the story. We can change any story at any moment. Headley teaches me so much about that stuff. I love it. It's really good to have friends that expand you. And my other friend, Avi, is so good. She's such a good listener and she always helps me see things from a different perspective. So like we need like-minded people on this journey to check us so that we can bounce things off of. And my friend Avi, she's always letting me know like, hey, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Like, thank you. Even I'm blind. We're all blind sometimes. We need mirrors. So we have divine timing. We have the tiger. So this is the Spirit Animal Wisdom. It's on Amazon. I just created an Amazon list. I linked it below if you guys want any kind of home products, health products, cards, cleansing things, lavender water. I have it all in my Amazon list. But this is divine timing. The tiger is the divine feminine too. Good things come to those who wait. Oh my God, this is too funny. The seahorses, remember I told you guys that like I knew I was gonna have to wait? This is a message for you. Like if you're like me and you've been waiting for maybe that $1 million, that perfect job, that partner, good things come to those who wait. You've been a tiger. You've been strong through the night. You've trusted. You've been resilient. And now you're getting your justice and you're getting that partnership that you've been craving your whole life. But it's our creation. Like, I'm not blaming anybody else for the fact that I have not been in a loving partnership. It is all my creation. I have to take ownership of it. But the more my soul and consciousness expands and grows and becomes aware of, oh, that's why I attracted him. Oh, that's why he cheated on me, because I was the other girl for so many years, being the cheater in the other, you know what I mean? So that was my karma. So I was doing that in my 20s, and it came back to bite me in the ass in my 30s. So karma is real. So we have to observe the situation, say, I take ownership for all of this, and I forgive myself. I didn't know what I was doing. I was unconscious. I was asleep. I was craving love in all the wrong places because that's what I saw growing up. So now that we're aware of it, we have patience, we rewire ourselves, we stop those patterns, we become conscious, and we choose the best for ourselves, and we know the truth. The truth now is I am not a match to that. And I'm looking in the mirror. See, she's holding a mirror. She's holding a mirror for you to look through. Who are you? What patterns are you doing? Where can you stop? You know, don't keep engaging with these people that you know are not good for you. It is such a fine line. It's a simple ignore the text or write one line. Ignore it. If you don't want the energy in your field anymore and you want to be truthful to your soul and to who you are, ignore it. Block them, okay? You don't want that energy in your life, which is what this eclipse is. It's letting go. And it's temptation. People will come back and tempt you, and you have to be strong. Okay. Let's get with a little Micah magic. I need to go to the gym soon. Okay. Micah, Micah, Micah. Mommy can hear your heartbeat. I always used to sing that to my daughter. Pull your energy back. Okay. You are the magician, and that landed on the 10 of Cups. So you can create this type of lifestyle for yourself. Like I said, we have to take ownership of why we did what we did and forgive, okay? I also just heard, because you're the magician, because you're co-creating this new life, you're rewiring your beliefs, you're not settling, you're literally cutting out energies that are not respecting you. You're pulling back your energy, which is 100% that message of block them. Do not let them into your life. Take back your sovereignty. Karmic energy, I don't know if I've started to say this or not, but karmic energy is an energy that wants to toy with you. It wants to mess with you. It wants to tell you that you're not worthy. It wants to keep control of you. Sorry, my foot is falling asleep. It wants to manipulate you. It wants to basically have power over you. And karmic energy can come through a job, through a boss, through a partner, through past people in your life who just keep resurfacing and you feel like you can't get rid of them. You're like, why does this person keep contacting me? Or why do these same situations with money keep resurfacing? It's a karmic energy. And I heard that this eclipse season is cutting that out. We are no longer dealing with these karmic ties, these people that are just in our movie to test us. And we have to consciously say, I am free from this, and use the I am statement. I am free from karmic energy. I am now safe. I am protected. I can thrive moving forward, doing my mission. Also, with these eclipse energies, we have an eclipse tomorrow, 3/25, and then we have another one on 4/8. And what's happening is there's an ending. So it's just like my wall here, an ending for the full moon, and then a new beginning for the new moon, which is the solar eclipse on April 8th. So there's this wormhole, this portal between the 25th and between the 8th. Mercury also goes retrograde on April 1st. So this is a crazy time right now that there's a lot of communication that's happening, a lot of truth coming through, a lot of opportunity for you to manifest what you want to manifest. The karmic energy is literally getting cut out. And that's why relationships are ending, because that karmic can no longer have control over you or your person's situation. They are just falling away. They're losing interest. They're maybe going with who they're meant to be with, right? I believe there's a lid for every pot. So every person has some sort of partner out there. Rest. Okay. So you're going to thank your guides for all you have. You're going to pull back your energy and you're going to rest. And this is my Micah magic deck these are messages from my daughter. So pull back your energy. Actually, I'm going to move these up here. Thank your guides for all you have, which I just did a video about manifestation energy, that when you're in your gratitude and appreciation, you are going to be able to create so much more. Okay. So stay in that appreciation. Look at everything that you have around your house, the relationships that you have, the people that have helped you through these karmic situations, and show gratitude. And if you'd like to join my community where you can share these stories, it's called Awaken Your Magic. Everything's below in the description box and in the comments. And it's a tribe of people that are all manifesting. We're all on this journey, sharing our healing, sharing our signs, our synchronicities. I do free readings over there. So you guys are going to get so much support and so many more, I guess you can say, teachings about this stuff to help propel you so you don't stay stuck in these karmic cycles. You guys are going to love this. 777. You know my cards, you know what that means. Money is on the way. Manifest more for yourself. You are so worthy of receiving more. You're waiting for the perfect wave. You're being admired online. Heck yes. And I just heard that when you let go of these karmic situations, well, as they kind of dwindle and fall away, you get to show up and do your mission in your fullest expression, in your truth. You're no longer like, you know how when you post something and you're like, oh, if this person from my past sees it, I don't know how I'm going to feel. You're not worried about that anymore. You're kind of just like, screw it, I'm going to post it. I just heard you used to be waiting for the perfect wave, the perfect time to say something. You're not waiting anymore. You're taking action because you're the magician, and you know that you can manifest more for yourself because you're telling yourself these new stories. I am safe to post now. I will not be taken down. I will not be attacked for speaking up. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And then we look for the breadcrumbs. So the breadcrumbs are kind of like the little like nudges from the universe, like, hey, watch this video. Hey, book this reading. Hey, go see this person, or hey, go to this store. And you just follow those inner nudges and they take you to your next steps, which is pretty cool to see how like all the puzzle pieces kind of fit together. I talk about this all the time, that when I first started Reiki, I was manifesting a new place to practice it, to bring my clients to. And I was asking the universe to bring me a place. And I imagined like a little chalkboard on the door. It said in session. And I had no idea where I was going to do it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a yoga studio, because I was doing Reiki out of my home. And then one day I was curling my hair and I got this I got this download to message my friend Sam. And we ended up going to lunch that day. And at lunch, she showed me this place called the Center. And it's a center filled with acupuncturists, psychic mediums, Reiki practitioners. It was 10 minutes away in this cute Victorian home. And I could rent a room there for like $160 a month. It was so good, such a good deal. And the best part, guess what room was available? The room on the third floor with a chalkboard on the door. And it said in session. So I literally manifested that. And it came as a breadcrumb. The breadcrumb was me curling my hair and getting the download to call Sam. So that would be the breadcrumb, was me calling my friend. I didn't know why I was calling her. I didn't know why we were going to lunch. I thought it was just for fun, just to connect. Little did the universe knew that Sam was going to tell me about this place, because she had gotten a reading from a woman there. So that's how the universe works. It leads you and guides you to what you need. Okay, Angels of Abundance deck. And I just heard you have to say yes. If people are offering to take you places to go do things, say yes. Cleanse and detoxify. Oh, sorry, cards. Okay. My throat chakra is going nuts. Time to read. Okay, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress. Life-affirming, that's you rewriting your stories, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. And you could totally do, I have a couple clients and a couple people in Awaken Your Magic. They're doing a juice cleanse right now. I've been guiding people. I sent people links to buy a certain juicer if they wanted to start juicing celery or any kind of fruits and vegetables. But when you purify yourself, even for one day, if you just did straight fruits for one whole day, wait until you see how you feel. Your energy is higher, your thoughts are clearer. You just feel so magnetic. And then you realize, oh my gosh, I spent the last month in anxiety, in fear, no sleep, bad dreams, all these different, like a domino effect of bad energy. And you could have stopped it. You could have not engaged in that. And because you cleansed, you now see the opposite. You see the contrast, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to live like this. And then you start to implement certain foods back in, but mostly you're staying with the juicing, you're staying with the pure whole foods. And that's really how your vibration is meant to be. It's not meant to be bogged down with all these heavy processed foods and chemicals. And yes, in this reading, I have candy right in front of me, but 90% of what I'm putting in my body are fruits and vegetables. And like I'll have 3 pieces of candy a day, but I just really like the candy. And I'm like, if I'm alive, I might as well enjoy it. And I know that those 3 small pieces are not going to affect my vibration. If I had the whole bag, yeah, it would. And I've done that, paid the price. I end up with like restless legs at night. My skin gets bad. I end up having headaches the next day because my body wants more of what I got yesterday. So now I have boundaries. But I've been like that my whole life. I've always had a sweet tooth. And I know that I'm speaking for somebody out there that you guys have had that too. Face your future with boldness and strength. As soon as I pray, you answer me. You encourage me by giving me strength. So this is a sign to pray, to speak out loud your desires. Look at that woman. She's like, I offer this to you. And you guys know I always talk about bubbles. Look at her bubble. And that's exactly what I envision when I say the word bubble. I think of this huge like soap bubble around us. And whatever's in our bubble is what we're creating more of. So it's important for us to always be conscious of what's in our bubble and what we're creating. So speaking of that, let's get a message from money, my money deck. What does money want to tell you guys? These are messages directly from money, the energy to you. Clean out your car to create space for me. So I talk about a lot on my channel that your energy, your body, your home and your car, your office, they're all different versions of your skin. Okay, so this is your first skin, your home is your second skin, your car is your third skin, your office is your fourth. So depending on which one of those you spend the most time in, you can rank them accordingly. So for me, when I get this card, this is kind of like not just about your car. This is about everything that you are putting your energy into. Where are you bringing your body on the regular? When you bring it to certain environments that are not clean and they're not good for you, money is saying that is blocking you from receiving more. Also, your first skin, if you're not eating healthy, you're going to block money because your field, your bubble is what is opening up for abundance. So if your bubble is weighed down and tired and exhausted and heavy and filled with chemicals, you're not going to be open. You're going to be curled up on the couch in a ball of fear, worry, stress, anxiety, just not feeling good in your life. So cleaning out your car to create space, to me, that means cleaning your vessel, whether your vessel is your body, your home, your car, your workspace. So it's like doing a quick cleanse. Second and final message for money, be mindful of who you give me to. Yeah, Don't spend money on somebody who's not going to appreciate it. Don't give away your money. Do not people please. Keep it for yourself. My mentor taught me that when I receive good things, whether it's a compliment, whether it's good news, she says, keep it to yourself for a while. Let it sink into your nervous system that you created it, and don't be so quick to give it away. And my mom is so sweet, but she does that all the time. She thinks she needs to give to be loved. Like I walked into her house the other night and I was manifesting. Well, I wasn't manifesting. I was going to go to the store and get bananas and celery. And I walked in and out of nowhere, I didn't say anything. She goes, here, take these bananas. I'm sure you probably want them. You always eat so healthy. And I was like, no, mom, you just bought them. Like, I'll take 3. You take the other 3. She wanted to give me the whole thing. And I'm like, no, she's just overly trying to please because that's her program. Her program is to do that, to be loved. And I want to teach her, like, keep that for yourself. Like, you bought that for you, you know? And she's never learned this before, and she's open to it. She asked me to go on vacation with her the other day, and I was like, no. I was like, mom, go alone. I was like, I want to challenge you. You can do this. You can travel alone. And she's getting there. Okay, not that I don't want to go on vacation with my mom. I will, but she wanted to go play golf, and I don't really want to do all those things. I was like, I'll go lay by the pool while you golf. But I also wanted to challenge her to do something new and to explore this new life. Now that she's single, she's by herself, she's 70 and she still looks like she's 50. She looks amazing. So anyway, we have number 15, increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. My guides, plug in my online community. This is join Awaken Your Magic, you guys. You're going to learn so much in there. And I've only just begun. We have a small tribe right now, but I know it's going to grow. And just like my YouTube channel took a while to grow, I'm just going to stay consistent. But the more people enter, the more energy we're going to put into it, because you guys are going to add energy in there. So the more people we have, the higher vibration it can be. So go join, and you're going to expand yourself in ways that you never knew were possible, because you're going to understand what these one-on-one sessions feel like, because you're going to get that in there. So if this is a message for you to up-level yourself in some way, whether it's reading a book, watching more content, joining the community, maybe starting readings yourself, putting yourself out there, but educate yourself in some way to expand and grow. A lot of humans get depressed when they stop expanding. They stop reading books. They stop wanting to learn more about who they are and why they do what they do. I just dropped half my animal deck, but we're not going to pick it up. So we're only going to use half the deck. It would take me too long, and I don't want to have to make you guys wait. Ooh, we have the frog. I love frogs. Clear the clutter. So this eclipse, again, you're taking out anything in your home. Maybe you can burn journals. Maybe you can burn old clothes. And I say burn because it's always fun to make it like a ritual around an eclipse or a full moon. But remember, full moons are endings, new moons are beginnings. So this one, and look at the little heart right here. So cool. The frog is saying, clear the clutter. Number 28, which adds up to 10, which is a completion energy. Yep, that's that 10-10 energy. You're clearing the clutter and you're beginning something new. You're taking a new course. You're becoming part of something. You're doing something different. These next 3 weeks are calling you to action. Okay, it's you choosing to do something different, and you're manifesting more. And guess what happens when you do? You're opening up that bubble to create more abundance for yourself, because you're saying, hey, I'm going to invest in myself to take this course, to read this book, to start with this community, to start putting myself out there in a podcast or YouTube videos, whatever it is, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you're into. If you take action to do that, the universe will reward you by bringing you random money. I'm telling you, when you're on your mission, the red carpet gets rolled out, you get celery brought to your front door, which happened to me. You get bananas given to you by your mom. You just get all of these things. And I'm not saying that I'm super magical, but I am. And you guys are too. So I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just saying this is what's possible for you. And sometimes people don't think it's possible for them and they don't see it in their reality, so they don't believe in it. But that's what we're going to be talking about so much in my community, and we already are, is people experiencing like, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, and then boom, a manifestation drops in. Or a breakthrough is somebody's like, oh my gosh, I'm no longer triggered by this person at work. That's the inner work that we're doing to create more for ourselves, because we're clearing the clutter of all the crap that has been bothering us internally. Okay, so if things are externally bothering you, it's because there's something inside of you that needs to be healed, and we got to work on that. Okay, let's end this reading with, let's do, we'll do the Angel Wisdom Tarot. We didn't do that yet. Okay. Did we do it yet? I feel like we did. No, we didn't. We did the Rider-Waite, which again, holy shnikes, we got another 10. So we have 10 of Cups in this deck, 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Cups. So 10 of Pentacles, financial security for you and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. And I just had this sense of, you're going to know when this is coming, because you're going to be in a lot of fear and doubt. When your soul knows something is coming that is so good, like a big financial drop-in or a big job opportunity, or you're expanding yourself in a new community and all of a sudden you invest in yourself and you're going to get triple that money back, you're going to know it's coming when you have major anxiety, because your soul is excited, but your mind is sensing the excitement as anxiety, and it's telling you something bad is coming. You might have bad dreams. You might think like you're dying or something. It's because there's an old version of you, a sweet ending to a new beginning. This is the end of your financial struggles. But it's because you're taking the steps to better yourself by reading the content, by booking appointments, starting things that you've never done before. And then we have the King of Cups. This could be who you're doing it with. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust. It could even be like a counselor. A situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. I forgot it said that. Okay, so when you invest in yourself to speak with somebody who knows about this stuff and they're going to help you grow, or maybe you meet somebody who is a counselor, maybe they're into therapy, maybe they're a teacher, maybe they're doing some sort of counseling in their life, you can trust this person. So when they come in, look for red flags, look for similarities with like past partners that you don't want to attract anymore, because we're no longer doing those patterns, right? We are only attracting the relationship that we created, that we saw in childhood, which is a loving partnership where two people are just devoted and loyal and they act in integrity. And then that's when we call in a King of Cups. He's not the Knight of Cups, he's the king. He's the ultimate package. So you're going to have the King of Cups, whether it's a feminine or masculine, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is the ultimate fulfillment you could have ever wished for. And it's coming in this eclipse season, because you're letting go. You're literally getting the justice. All the hard work that you've done, it's going to pay off. And because you were brave and you cleaned out the clutter of your mind, of your belief system, of your home, of your car, you literally pushed out everything from your old life, and you're starting fresh tomorrow saying, I'm done with the old life, the old people, I'm blocking them. I don't want them in my reality anymore. That's when you create the space for new. And when this new thing comes in, it could be somebody way, 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 way back from your past. And you might be like, whoa, I did not expect it to be them. So just have an open heart. And don't forget to cleanse and detoxify as we wrap up this reading. You are the magician. You're being admired online. Thank your guides for all you have. Manifest more for yourself. Pull back your energy. Rest as much as you can. And honor yourself. Clean out your car and be mindful of who you're giving your money to. Give it to you first. All right, lovies, I hope I will see you over in my community. Book a session with me if you need assistance on your journey. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.